Building your first WordPress website can feel overwhelming. You might find pulling your teeth out much easier than all this technical stuff, but it doesn't have to be that way. In this video, I'll show you step by step how you can set up your WordPress website with your domain and hosting. We'll use Namecheap for domain and Cloudways for setting up your hosting. Make sure to watch till the end so you'll get to know how you can get 9 months free Cloudways hosting for your WordPress website. Hi, I'm Kevin and welcome to my channel. I help solopreneurs make the best use of software tools for their online business. Before we begin, just a note that you'll find my ultimate guide to create your website in the description below. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is to set up a domain name with Namecheap. So I prefer Namecheap because it's inexpensive, easy to use, and it's good to have all my domains in one place. Also with Namecheap, I get the domain privacy included, so that's a good feature. I don't need to pay extra for that. So to buy a domain with Namecheap, you go to namecheap.com. You'll find the link in the description below. Here you can search your domain name. So I have selected some domain names that I would like to buy. So for example, one of them is shypreneur.com. So I'm looking to build a test website. So this will be about business and how introverts can work with their business. So let's see if this domain name is available. So click on search. This domain name is available, so I can go ahead and buy this with Namecheap. So I click the add to cart button. If you don't already have a login with Namecheap, you will have to sign up and then you can do the same. So then I click checkout. The card contains the domain registration for shypreneur.com. And as you can see, domain privacy is included with this domain registration for free. Click on confirm order. Here it asks me to enter my username password. So once I've logged in, I can make my final purchase. So it may take a few seconds, but then your domain name will be registered. Now you can go to manage. So now you have your domain registered with Namecheap. You can keep this window open because we'll come back to this once we have set up Cloudways hosting. The next thing we need to do is set up an account with Cloudways. So you can go to cloudways.com or you can use the link in the description below where you will get $100 credit free with Cloudways. You can register with Cloudways. I already have an account with Cloudways, so I'll log into my account. Once you have created your account with Cloudways and logged in, you will see a dashboard similar to this. Your dashboard will be empty. In my case, it's showing a server because I've already created one. Click on add server to add a new server. Here in the application and server details, you can select WordPress, whichever is the latest version. You can give any name to your app. And you can give any name to your server. You can select the server size. So when you begin, I would recommend take the cheapest option that you get because you will have very less traffic and you don't need to pay at this point for a higher plan. So I would suggest take the 1 GB DigitalOcean option. Select a location that is closest to where your target audience will be. So if you are targeting a US audience, select a server which is somewhere in the United States. So in my case, I am selecting San Francisco, just an example. You will be paying $11 monthly for this selected plan, which is the cheapest option you will get with Cloudways. Click on the launch now to launch a server. It's adding a server. This may take a few minutes, so you need to be a bit patient. Cloudways server has been set up. You can click on that. Here you can get all the details about your Cloudways server. Now we need to set up our WordPress application with the hosting. So go to the application tab. Your application has been created, so click on that. This is the WordPress application that has been installed on your Cloudways server. Now we need to set up our Namecheap domain with this Cloudways hosting. Go to domain management. Click on add domain. Here we enter the domain that we registered with Namecheap. So in my case, it's hyperanimal.com. Click on add domain. Make sure to set this as the primary domain. Set as primary. The next thing we need to do is set up the DNS configuration. So this will tie the Namecheap domain with the Cloudways hosting. So go to Access Details tab. Here you'll see your public IP for your Cloudways server where you set up the WordPress application. So click on that to copy it. Next, we need to go to Namecheap so that we can set up the DNS configuration. So go back to the Namecheap tab in your browser and go to the Advanced DNS section. Here we need to add 2 records with the public IP that we copied. You'll find information in a link in the description below. I'll also add it in the description for your reference. Click on add new record. The first record we'll add is the A record. So click on A record. In the host you can add the rate. The IP address, add the IP address that we copied from Cloudways. Let the TTL remain as automatic and click on this check mark to save the changes. Again, we'll add another record. So click on add new record. A record. In the host, we add www. In the IP address, we again paste the IP address we copied from Cloudways. And we save changes. The DNS will take some time to propagate. Sometimes it can take a few minutes, sometimes a few hours. So you need to be patient about that. Next, we'll set up the SSL certificate for our domain and hosting. So we need to go back to Cloudways. Here you can go in the SSL certificate tab. In SSL management, enter your email. Enter your domain name. Click on install certificate. This will take a few minutes while it installs your SSL certificate. So the SSL certificate has been installed. Make sure that auto renewal is enabled so that you don't need to manually enable the SSL certificate every few months. Click on Save Changes. Now let us go to our website and check if it's set up correctly. So in your browser, go to your website name, in my case hyperanimal.com. So as you can see, we have successfully set up a WordPress website with the domain on Namecheap and Cloudways hosting. If you want to access the WordPress backend, we can go back to Cloudways, go to the application management and access details. The information about the admin panel. This is for your WordPress backend. Click on the URL and it will open your WordPress backend login. The username and password as well, you get it from the admin panel in Cloudways. So here you can see the username. You can click on it to copy it. Here you can see the password. Click on it to copy it. Log into your WordPress backend. We have logged into the WordPress backend. We have successfully set up the WordPress website using Namecheap and Cloud Reservation. If you're just starting your WordPress website and you're on a limited budget, I can show you how you can get $100 free credit with Cloudways. So click on the link in the description where you can get this coupon and it will give you $100 DigitalOcean server credit. So you can get 9 months free hosting with Cloudways. I hope you found this video useful. You should now know how to set up your domain name with Namecheap and your WordPress hosting with Cloudways. If you have any questions on this, feel free to leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel to get more tips on creating your website for your online business. You'll also find a link to the ultimate guide to create your website in the description below. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.